Ahoy, me mateys! Here's your Gretchen! Yo, what's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Happy Labor Day. Welcome to the stream. Let's get into it. Okay, do a little harvesting first. Come in, do a bit of harvesting. That's what I usually start doing when I first come online, or wake up rather. Miss G. Gardner. She's a gardener. Yeah, that's right. I'll tend this garden. And I'll feed you to my plants. Oops. Supposed to go in here next. Okay. Gotta harvest that fruit. Gotta harvest that fruit. We're growing apples, limes, lemons, rice, chickpea, beans. We've got a few herbs like ginger, stuff like that. I know, I was cheating a little bit. He cheated. He jumped off the roof. Harrison's gonna wake up and go, holy shit, there's ingredients everywhere. Wait, not this kind of door. I need a normal door. Normal door. Oh, but I do need a ceiling tile here for the ship. So we'll go and build this. Okay, come in here, build my door. No door? Oh, here it is. It's all square looking. Good morning. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you something. You can't tell. Can't tell.
We're being raided.
I guess people are going to know.
We're being raided? What?
Yo, Chud's Clubhouse. Thank you. Thank you for dropping that raid, friend. I hope you're having a good time. Are you playing on Darkside RP? You doing any Darkside? Oh, this ship, dude. It's just not friendly for getting on it or boarding it or... There we go. Okay, got it all fixed up. Ah, playing a modded Valheim. You were asked about it. Oh man, it's really good. It's really fun. It's just really good. A lot of social interaction, a lot of RP, a lot of storylines are being driven. So we have, me and a couple friends have a small company. And we have this island here, Hag Island. We named it Hag Island. We're to see hags. And we've been doing some pretty chill stuff like tattoo shop, casino. We've got a tavern, stuff like that. And so we've been having a lot of fun doing some civilian RP, setting up our place and stuff like that. And then we actually did build a small pirate ship yesterday. And so we did pirate one vessel. We stole some food. Got a little bite to eat, you know, from one vessel. That was pretty fun. We had some fun RP there. A little bit of RP. One guy was salty. Yeah, it was fun. We have a game of roulette here. It's called Ringo Roulette. And Ringo, our rabbit here, whatever tile he poops on determines the winner. And we have some boxes here, some color-coded boxes with prizes in them. But you have to pay to play, so, you know, usually the house pretty much win. I mean, we pretty much win.
Hello.
You know, because we just put stuff in there like cannonballs or fancy junk that we find or whatever. You know, so we're pretty much raking in all the money. But it's only, I think it's only like 5 or 10 silver to play. So whatever prize you get, it's usually less than that value, but we try to make it fun. Yo, Variciasa. What's up, dude? So there's Ringo Roulette. Here's our tavern. We got a tavern called Let's Go Brewing. It's a nice little like a cabana style thatch hut cabana tavern bar thing. You know, you could definitely get drunk in there. Yeah, that was Orc Poem. Yeah, I need to do an Orc Poem. And then we have a boxing rink. We've got some boxing going on in here. We've already had a few matches, you know what I mean? We've already got a couple of different champions from different areas. This is the actual casino right here, where we have an information booth. You can actually go in this information booth. So we've had people, you know, when we're RPing, we had somebody in the booth giving out directions to stuff. We got Battle Schooner, which is basically Battleship, but you can do it for wages. Entertainment stage. We also have upstairs is like the dice games and stuff. There's dice games up here. You can roll dice. So if I hit this thing, it'll roll the dice. Die has been cast. 7. Let's go. Craps. I just hit craps right there. You saw it live on Dude Boy Orc Boy. We just raided in 15 hours. Nap time soon. Hell yeah, bud. That's what's up. We have the governess office here. This is where I'm actually the governess of this island. And so whenever I'm dealing with the Navy or London or anybody like that, this is where we be having our meetings. Workshop, shipyard workshop over here. We got some defense walls on our private side. Kitchen and garden over here. Hotel as well. We have a hotel, Hag Hotel. Kitchen, garden, and then out there is our repair house. We're offering repair services to certain groups, or any group really. They can pull in, they can get their ship repaired, get a resupply, you know, planks, materials, all that stuff. We got a little ship repair service kind of thing. Bowshangles is absolutely playing as well. Yes, he is. We've already interacted several times in game. They've come to my island. They got some tattoos, and then I hate to say it, but we pirated them last night. We pirated them, dude. He wasn't there. I think he was offline, but we pirated 2 of his crewmates for sure, and we stole some food from them. We stole their food. We did too. We totally pirated them. Dirty pirate hooker. Oh man, we got him good because we have a fast little sloop for our pirate ship, and it's quick. It's fucking quick, dude. And so we catch up, we flare, we rob them, and then we leave. And that's what happened. But we have a cover already. My island, you mean Ireland? We have sort of a cover story. So we raffle off ships at the casino. We have a ship raffle, and we raffle off sloops. And so this sloop is up for raffle, the Sea Cucumber. But our pirate ship back here is a ship that we previously raffled, and someone won it, and then they just basically just left it here. It's abandoned here. That's the story. This was a ship that we raffled off, and then we woke up the next day and it was just sitting here. Black sails, abandoned, and so we didn't know what to do. So we didn't know what to do. We have a receipt for it too, for the raffle. There's a guy named Toby. Toby Lagerson is the guy who actually won it. So we're gonna have to track down Toby and say, "Hey, dude, you left your pirate ship in our port. We're gonna get in trouble for it." Toby, get in here, Toby. Oh man, good times, good times. It's kind of hidden back there, but anyone could really go back there and look. So, you know. It's pretty hidden back there. I'm willing to bet I could easily tattoo some folk. Oh, excuse me. Easily tattoo some folks. And no one will ever even know it's back there. Check this out, Chud, before you go. I got a shark tank, dude. Look at my shark down there. Look at my shark down there, dude. I got a freaking shark tank, dude. In the tattoo shop. If anybody messes with Mrs. G, they're sleeping with the fishes. We already have one guy down there. See that guy down there? He didn't pay. And so he's sleeping with the fishes. Chompers. Chompers is that shark's name. Alright, well anyway, let me get loaded up for... I've got to go north. I've got a delivery of 25 distillers. So I need to go north and deliver those. I also need to bring some, I would say, ingredients out there. With lasers on their freaking heads? Exactly. Exactly, dude. Lanterns. Since it's the 1700s, they unfortunately only have lanterns, but it's still attached to their heads. Oh God, I need to go check my fish traps too. Okay, we got a lot to do. We got a lot to do. And welcome in, by the way, UC. Hello. Make a fence? Yeah, I think I will. I think I'll make a fence going around there so that no one can get in. Or maybe we'll bring... So you see those stone walls, those stone defense walls? Maybe we'll just bring one in going this way, coming in this way, and block it all off there. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. And like I said, we have like sort of an excuse. Now, I'm not sure it'll work, but yeah, we got a little excuse. And people they do kind of turn a blind eye for Mrs. G a little bit. Not everybody, but a lot of the naval officers that she's met do turn a blind eye to her pirate shenanigans. Alright, let's put this axe in there. Put the bucket inside. Okay, we've got that. These are for delivery.
Your love of the halfling's leaf has clearly slowed your mind.
Your love of the halfling's leaf. And that reminds me, Chud, I need to do your orc poem. I'm sorry, I was just blabbering on, and I didn't get a chance to do the poem, so we're going to do it right now. Alright, let's see here. This one is called Pirate Story by Robert Louis Stevenson, as read in New York voice.
3 of us afloat in the meadow by a swing. 3 of us aboard the basket on the lay. Winds are in the air, they're blowing in the spring, and waves are on the meadow like the waves there are at sea. Where shall we adventure today that we're afloat, wary of the weather and steering by a star? Shall it be to Africa, a steering of the boat, to Providence or Babylon, or off to Malabar? Cattle on the meadow, a-charging with a roar, the wicked is in the harbor, and the garden is the shore.
It's called Pirate Story, folks, by Robert Louis Stevenson, as read in New York voice. Thank you so much, dude. We love doing those orc voices. We love doing those orc poems. And I appreciate you coming in, man. I really do. It's very nice of you. Alright, we got some ingredients here that we need to bring to the kitchen. I didn't realize it, but I thought I'd emptied these out, but I didn't. So this is all kitchen goods here. We got garlic, cilantro, rosemary, all kinds of kitchen ingredients here. We gathered that yesterday. I didn't actually gather it. I traded for it, I should say. I traded for that yesterday. Now we smoke and talk about me coming to join, maybe. Oh, dude, do you want to be in the Sea Hags, dude? Aye, laddie. Do you want to be in the Sea Hags? We're not but simple hags here. What was the poem even about? I don't know, dude. Some of these poems, and so here's what I think I've been finding a lot. A lot of these poems that I look up and find online are like poems that kids wrote, you know, like a school project or something. And so they don't always like make sense. You know what I mean, dude? They don't always make sense. A lot of them, or some of them are just over the top. Like it's like some genius level person writing a poem that's just like far too witty for me to grasp. Dr. T. Hakar, that's the name you want to use. Yeah, you can do it. So the way they got it on Darkside is they split it up. All the skill trees are very heavily split up. And so you can only do so much stuff. And that's why you need other players, really, to do the other things. Miss Gretchen, she's a tattoo artist. That's her main profession. She runs a tattoo shop. But she's also a farmer and a shipwright. So I can build ships, I can farm. Those are my two professions in the game, like through the skill trees. And if you look here, farming, for example, it's pretty deep in the tree. So you need like almost all your points to get this stuff here. See how much this shit costs? Mixologist 50, expert chef 50, brewer 50, distiller 80. You can only really go down 1 or 2 paths, and then that's it, because they're using more points to do stuff. It's really good. It's set up really well, and then you have to go and you have to buy books. So, like during my studies of farming, I had to get Introduction to agriculture, and so this gives me some items to use, like a table. I can make fertilizer, make a feeding trough, that kind of thing. Basic plots, so I can get started farming. And then you got agriculture volume 1, agriculture volume 2. It just keeps going more and more, and then then you end up with all the stuff in the farming tree. But these books cost money. They're on vendors. It's pretty cool. It's like being a true profession. You can't do everything. It's not like how Atlas is normally played, like a survival game. It's role play. It's RP. So you are the character essentially, which would be, we're trying to go for a person from the 1700s. What can they do? What can't they do? You can't be everything. You can't be an engineer and a shipbuilder and a master chef and a captain, and the list goes on. But what this does is this opens up a lot more role plays through trade and stuff like that. We travel around. I travel around a lot to different ports. I trade produce, vegetables, because I'm a farmer, so that's what I have. That kind of stuff. So, but I do have one sale for 25 distillers. I'm going to go sell that over there. I have. I'm going to also load up with some produce and stuff. People have been buying those lemons. Sell so good. People are buying those lemons. You can only grow lemons in the tropics, and so I don't have really a corner on the market because there are other people growing lemons, but I'm definitely pushing out a lot of lemons to different ports because it's my main special crop. I also have lime, but it's not used in as many recipes, so people, they want less lime. They still want lime, but if I show up with like 10,000 lime, they'll usually only get like 2,000 or something like that, like a small amount. But if I show up with 10,000 lemon, all those lemons are going. Do this. I put some mats in here just to shove them somewhere for a minute. Let me pull out all my lemons here. We're having a lemon party, y'all. Take some of that lemon gelato. Let's go, bro. Woo! Yeah. Alright, so we're doing pretty good on the lemons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,000 lemons. We'll probably never really use them, so I'm going to take 2,500 of those lemons and bring them out to the ship. But I do need to go fishing real quick. I have some crab pots that are out there. I need to go harvest those crab pots. Very important, because I need to bring seafood to this port as well. So the port I'm going to today, they don't really have much seafood. I did get them some prawns, but they have no crab either. And so I told them I'd bring some crab. How long can you preserve them? Okay, I'll show you. As soon as I get into the ship here, I have a food barrel, and it has some ice in it, and I'll show you what happens to the timer, how much it goes up by. Because right now the timer is about every 3 hours per lime will decay. Same thing with this. It's around 3 hours, maybe 2.5 for lemon. But when I put it in the preserving container with the preserver, then it'll jump up to like 3 days per unit. Actually, it's not the full 100 either. It's only one. So when this timer goes down, this one of them will rot and this stack will turn to 99. Same thing with this stack though. All the stacks, one of them will rot, and then the quantity will go to 99. So it's not that bad. Oh, I'm too heavy to jump. Shit. It's not that bad of a decay rate, but it's the kind of thing where if you just left them in a box for a week, they would all just be gone. You know, they'd all disappear. Climb! Alright. So I have a preservation barrel down here, and I've got some ice in it. This is the best preservation material, ice. So the limes go from 3 hours each lime for one lime to decay to now it's 24 days for one lime to decay. So you can see how good preserving is. It's pretty darn good. It's pretty darn good. I want to put the lemons up here first. Actually, you know what? I'm supposed to be putting these in the large cargo pallet. The large cargo pallet also has preservation properties on it. It's almost as good as the ice. 220 jumped up to 122. So it goes up to about a day and a half, like 2 days per unit. Just in the cargo pallet alone with no preservation. But I don't think that the cargo pallet will accept salt as a preserver or ice as a preserver. I just don't think it does that. But you still get enough preservation time to go and like take it somewhere and drop it off, you know. You might lose a dozen limes, but you still show up with 5,000 of them. Can you put ice in the pallet? Have I tried? I haven't really tried. I don't think that it does that, but we will try. Let me jump on this schooner real quick and go catch those crabs. My crab pots are just right over here. Let me make sure they're out there. Yeah, there they are. See right out there in the bay? I've got 2 crab pots out there, just soaking. They've been soaking overnight, so we're gonna go and reel them in. Get some crab. Let's go get some crab. Crab people, crab people. What kind of people are you? We're crab people. Oh man, what's up? There's a lot of steps you have to do, Chud, to get in. You have to join the Discord. You got to get green lighted, which can take up to 20 hours. And then you got to get all the mods and stuff, and so many people that you know are playing and they're all doing their own thing. That's the beauty of it, really, is that each person, each individual has more of a role. I don't know. It's my favorite Atlas server. It really is. Alright, let's do this, mate. Let's do this, mate. Cheers. G'day. Cheers, mate. G'day. We'll catch some shrimp and we'll put them on the barbie. We'll just swing around and grab those crab pots real quick because I do need that crab. It's part of my trade deal today. But here's the thing, you want to jam out with people. You stream 15 hours a day or so. What job works for me to pay that many hours at a time? Well, you could join, it depends on what you want to do, but like you could join the privateers, you could be, you could basically be a cop, you could join the Navy, you know, you can ride around on patrol, doing stuff like that, capturing pirates, fighting them, that sort of thing. There's a lot of options, you know, we're pirates, but we're a small group, so we act like civs, you know, we trade, we wheel and deal. And so what's cool is there's always something to do. You know, you can always hop on a ship and go gather, and then you can take what you've gathered and you can go trade it with other ports. You know, there's a lot you can do. Oh man. Oh boy, this thing, that sail turns so slow. I low-key kind of hate this schooner, dude. They're just not performing as good as I wanted them to, schooners. They're slower than sloops, I don't know. I mean, they're good, they have their purposes, but there's a lot I'm disappointed about in them. And I feel like the speed, the schooner's speed is a little bit too slow for what it is, for what the actual ship is. Come on, baby, let's go. Give me some Krabby Crabs. Oh no, it didn't work. No, why isn't it picking them up? I tested it yesterday and it did pick them up. So I wonder why today it's not. Come on, man, don't do this to me. They're not picking up. I wonder if I broke it somehow. The crab trap. The actual, like, this thing. The attachment. Inventory transfer locked with no trap stocked. To use, add fish meat to the inventory and be used as bait. Drop the crab traps in the water. Return later to retrieve the crab. I wonder what could have happened because so yesterday I tested this thing out. I dropped the crab traps. I came back an hour later, picked them up, and there was crab in them, you know. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll soak them overnight. But now I can't pick them up. What's all this? Oh yeah, look, that's what they said. They said that one of the ladies said her traps were sinking to the ocean floor, and she couldn't recover them. Interesting. Maybe if it runs out of bait, I guess it does that. Not good, man. Not good. Isn't that what crab traps do? Yeah, they do that. I know they do that. Create new container? Well, son of a gun, man. I'm just wondering if it was the way I placed these, if something happened, or if the actual pots themselves are bugged. Dang. Weird. I've never had these do that. Maybe they soak too long. So maybe if when you're soaking them, if it runs out of fish meat, then maybe it just like locks up and shuts down. And that might be what happened. That might be exactly what happened. It's Atlas? Yeah. Well, it is Atlas. Plus this item, this fishing attachment, is a modded item, you know? And so anytime any little thing changes with the game, this mod has to be like fixed. Dang. I was gonna harvest them last night too. I was like, oh, I'm gonna harvest them before I leave. I'm gonna harvest them. And then I said, nah, I'll just get them in the morning. I'll let them fill up. Well, son of a gun, look what happened, man. I should have harvested them last night.
Your love of the halfling's leaf has clearly slowed your mind.
Your love of the halfling's leaf. Man, it's Labor Day, man. We're smoking. You ain't got no job. You ain't got nothing to do. Today is day off. Paid too, buddy. Paid, bud. Got the day off. Paid, son. Let's go. Now, my day off is normally Monday. I always get Monday off, but I don't get paid for it. Except for today I do. So this period I'm actually getting 88 hours, something like that. We're going into this period. And I get a little extra 8, you know what I'm saying? Woo! I can work some overtime and stuff too. But usually I don't. Usually I'm out of there as soon as the fuck as I can. Because I get in early. I'm the opener. So I wake up at 3 in the morning. I'm at work by 4. Open it up. Get it all going. and then leave around 12:30. You know, but there's always shit going on still when I'm leaving, and like the manager, he will ask. He'll be like, "Hey, can you do some more? Can you stay longer? Can you do more?" And I'm like, "Sure, sure." And then like 2 weeks later, "Oh man, we gotta cut overtime down, blah 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 blah." I said, "Dude, you're asking people to stay. You're asking people to stay, and then you're crying about overtime. Hello?" McFly. Is anyone home, McFly? Hello, McFly. Man. I want to capture these crab pots, dude. Son of a gun, man. These crab pots have to be broken. There's no other explanation for this. There just must be some kind of timer. I just have to harvest them like sooner. Let's see. Create new cargo container. Hello, McFly. Well, shucks. Golly williker. Let's try, let me see. Let me try one more thing here. One more thing. We're going to try one more thing to see if it works. It probably won't work, but I'm gonna put 2 new attachments on board, and I'm just gonna drop the pots. Instead of destroying the pots like I did, I'm just gonna drop them, and then, you know, I'll just harvest it earlier. So what I could do is I can probably park this schooner just like right here, and then drop the 2 crab traps right here, I think. And then I don't ever even really have to sail. All I have to do is jump on the ship, retrieve them, empty them out, dunk them back in. Smoking the green machine, let's go. No, it's some flower, some bud, some herb. I bought, a couple weeks ago I bought about an ounce of bud, and just been enjoying it. I tried to buy 2 ounces of bud, and it was too much. It was actually like too much. I had to drop it down to an ounce. It was too much for the daily limit, is what it was. There's actually like a daily limit, and so I had to drop it down to an ounce of bud, which was fine. I mean, I didn't need no 2 ounces of bud, but I was just gonna get it anyway. How much did I pay for this ounce of bud? Like maybe 120 or something, or no, it was under 1. It was like 80 or something, but after tax came out to 98 or something like that. What was it? No, it came closer to 110 after all the taxes and stuff. And then I gave the delivery girl a 10 spot. So I paid 120 essentially for it. She was cute too, dude. Little cute blondie came up. Yeah. Little pothead girl. Alright, anyway, let's go get these frickin' crab traps. Recreation is so much cheaper than medical. Yeah, dude. Well, cause they're gonna milk medical for the price. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, no, this is medical grade. We've tested it. We've double checked to make sure it's good. I can appreciate that though. The fact that they do actually test it and look at it under the microscope, make sure there's no, molds or pollens or bugs or anything in it. I can appreciate that. I can. So, when I was on the medical program for a couple years before recreational came out, that was the one thing that I really was cool with about it. Was I knew it was tested. I knew the percentages were accurate, and I knew that it was clean bud because they were actually really picky. They wouldn't just buy any old hippie farmer's bud. They were picky. It had to be medicine grade bud, and I can agree with that. I've known a lot of I'm out of Northern California, so I've known a lot of kids that would go up into the mountains and do a crop and then come bring it down. And some of those crops were moldy. Some of them crops, didn't smell right or weren't cured good, or bugs, were a thing. Seeds and stuff were a thing. And so we were pretty spoiled back then with the medical program because the bud was so much better quality and more combed through. Nowadays any old frickin' dispensary can just say, oh yeah, this is the best shit in the world, and then you can smell it. You can smell their sample and look at their sample, and it's all good, and then what you get in the bag is fucking completely different. You know what I mean? So, I've seen a little bit of that. Alright, here we go. Let's drop this schooner here. Let's make some crab traps. Or let's put them out anyway. Boom. Boom. Let me go get some bait. You gotta bait the trap too. So, I'll go get it. Bro, you grew up in the country, did you? We have a registered grow that is inspected and pay huge amounts for rights to grow. Yeah, and that's worth it, you know what I mean? I would rather pay the taxes on it and stuff to have the rights to grow, and then you're still making a freaking wonderful income, It's a good business. It's a good business at that point. You just got to shake hands with everyone the way you're supposed to. There's nothing wrong with that. That's how all business is. That's how all business is, dude. You have to shake some hands. You got to spread a little around, and then you can keep what's left, and that's legit. You're basically in Canada, but U.S. 3 hours from Montreal. In Vermont, you can actually grow whatever you want. Nice, dude. Yeah, it's changed here. I could totally grow. If I wanted to, I could have some plants and stuff and grow my own. But I'm not really that good at it. I'm not a green thumb, and so I prefer to just pick it up. All right. Drop crab trap. We're just gonna fish right here. Splash. There you go, crab trap. And then this one too. Put this stuff in it. Drop the trap. Okay. Now I'm actually gonna go and try and pick up those other 2 traps real quick. I just want to see if I can, because maybe the trawler was screwed up, So get Cam Gam to come inspect the garden. Yeah, dude. Cammy. She's probably off today. She usually works Monday, but today's a holiday. I think she's off. Come on, retrieve this frickin' trap. Oh, look at that, boys. Look at that, boys. Let's go, dude. I had a feeling that bug, I don't know why I felt like that was the bug, but I was like, because when I first put on those crab traps on this ship, I used this option, destroy the crab trap, so that I could come and pick up these crab traps, right? Well, that screwed up the entire detachment, dude, and I had a feeling that was the case. I really did. I said, dude, I better try again. I better go over there and try again. Let me put some fresh pots on there. Let me actually deploy them and then come back and try to pick these up. And sure enough, fucking worked. Okay. We got crab, boys. That's good, because I need that crab for this delivery. Alright, let's back this up all the way back. We're just going to fish right there. I feel like I can just keep this thing parked and just fish right there. When I come back, I should be able to lift those pots up and be good. Now, these pots I'm going to have to ditch. They're just going to be empty pots, so I'm not really going to come back out here to get them. They're just going to rot, but I don't want to break the attachment. So that's why I'm just going to leave them. I'm just going to deploy them and leave them, and then I know I can pick up these two back here in a few hours. The nets are pretty good. So what you do with the net is you deploy the net, right? And the faster you go, the more fish you catch in it. And then if you cross over a grid, you have to go down to the attachment and pull up the net, empty it out, and then redeploy it for every grid you cross. And then you'll catch a lot more fish. And what I do, dude, I'll give you I know this is kind of like a little trade secret here, but that's, dude, Varethius, you are exactly on the right page, dude. Bro, I was just gonna say, like, you know, my little trick is to ride the winds, dude. And so what I do, since I'm in this grid here, I will sail south with my fishing ship. I'll hit this trade wind and I go north like this for like 3 or 4 grids, and I catch a fuck ton of fish, dude. And then I just sail back. Oops. Gotta back this fat boat up, dude. This boat is fat. Fat boat. Varethius, dude, you are on the right page, dude. You picked that one up immediately. But yeah, so the trade winds puts you at maximum speed, and if you're fishing, you're trawling at max speed, which means you're essentially catching, you know, the most fish you can. And the trade wind is only a one-way wind, so, you know, that's why I follow it for like 2 or 3 grids, and then I just branch off and sail back. And that's usually enough fish to get me by. It was about 2,000 fish yesterday, plus like shells and stuff, you know, mussels and things, and lots of seaweed, oil. You can get a lot of fish oil that way. So it's pretty nice. It's a nice little trick. If you're gonna go fishing, you know, you go to the most dense area, right? Like, that's what I consider it is. We're fishing in some prime waters. There we go. Crab traps recovered, dude. Let's frickin' go, mate. How much do we get? How much do we get? Ooh, wee, over 1,000 crab. Got them crab claw. Gotta get them crab claws. That's my role. It's weird. It's funny and weird, but like Miss G is now in the produce trade, like the ingredients trade. I took on farming. We needed a farmer really bad, and because you can only go like you can only go so far into farming and chefing, it's usually split up between two different people, and so that's essentially what happened. Is the chef was like, okay, well, I'm just going to go full-blown chef. Someone else is going to have to garden. And so I said, well, I'll try out gardening. You know, I'll try it out. Well, it turns out I kind of like it a lot. You know, I've been doing a lot of RP and stuff with it. Okay, ooh, burrito, or wrap, or whatever that is. Let's go. We'll eat a toasted wrap and a shrimp and vegetable stir fry. Yum, 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 yum. Woo! Ah, it's so good. How many fish can you catch in the trade ring? A lot. In Atlas, with their vitamin demand, it's probably a huge demand. It is. Yeah, the vitamins are pretty rough in Atlas. There's 4 of them. You're keeping balanced. They all make sense too. They're human vitamins. They're vitamin A, B, C, and D, I believe. So that's what you're doing. You need to have it. We're sailing around on the ocean. There's scurvy. There's, other stuff. Got to stave off that scurvy. So on SOC server, you had a fishing setup. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I enjoy it. I really am enjoying it. Let's do another harvest of lemons. This should be ready by now. Let's see, apples and lemons. I also kind of want to go by the trade port, see if I can get some tobacco. Some of that bacco, man. We're trying to get that backy. Oh, I also need to put that receipt on that pirate ship before I sail away. Oh man, we're gonna put a receipt on the pirate ship that says that it was it was distributed in a raffle. So we're gonna see. They'll still probably fine us for having it. They're gonna say, okay, well, we don't care that you don't own it. It's still at your port, so you gotta, you're gonna have to pay a fine for it. Do the nets count as another boat still? No, they so these are different since they're an attachment. They don't count as another boat. They just go right on your boat and away you go. Sail around with the nets down. Okay, there we go. We're gonna fat walk this back to the ship, and then that's pretty much 2 full harvests to go out and trade with, plus a bunch of crab. Plus I got the 25 distillers for another company. So let's do this, man. Let's get out on that sea. Let's get out on the water. Ah, yeah. Another fine day on the seas. This music convinced me, though. What game is it from? Daggerfall. I believe that was Daggerfall music there. Very nostalgic. Actually, I have a. Let's see here. Let's switch it up. Actually, you might recognize this one. You might recognize this music. Think way back. Way back. Got to hear it? Yeah, I'll turn it up a bit. Dragon Warrior? Close, dude. Close. hell was that? Did you hear that? Sounded like something blew up. Someone's like shooting stuff on my island.
We're being raided. What? We're being raided? What?
Yo, Bo Shangle's coming in with that sweet, sweet raid. What's up, my friend? Thank you so much. Hello. Greetings, everyone. Greetings. Hello. We are... we're getting ready to do some sailing. Right now I'm putting a notice on this ship here. Probably in the back, I would think. There we go. Let's do this. Ship raffle winner. You. Here we go. You are the lucky winner of this raffle ship at the Hags Casino. Toby Lagerson. So this guy Toby Lagerson, he won this ship at our casino, right? And then he abandoned it behind our port, and he put black sails on it. So we're putting on a note here. Update. This ship has been left derelict. How do you spell derelict? Derelict at our port for 7 days. If not removed within 48 hours, we will destroy the vessel. Okay. Okay. Wilderness Hag Island. Yeah, there we go. And then I'll take a copy of this as a receipt. That way we can put it, keep it in here. Yo, Bochingle, thank you so much. How can we destroy it? Well, okay, so it's abandoned at our port, so we're putting a notice on it that says, that's basically saying I should be able to destroy it because it's my island. You know what I mean? I'm essentially the governess of the island. So if there's a derelict ship or something like that, then after a notice and everything, and after trying to get a hold of the owner, should be able to, I would think, destroy it. There we go. There we go. We've got an official letter on it. Yep. So if anybody comes up, they can probably read this letter and see this. Okay. There we go. It's all official. Paperwork is done, lads. Let's get out on the sea. Dude, thanks again for that raid. Oh my god. You guys, if you're new here in the channel, I am a big Atlas fan. I play a lot of Atlas. This is Darkside RP. So please, don't forget to leave a follow before you go. Alright, let's go get out on the water. Let's go do some trading. I've got a ship full of cargo here. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna have to squeeze through. How are you today, friend? We had a little grand opening last night. We got some people in, did some shenanigans, did some casino stuff, had a good old time. There we go, the sea cucumber is out on the sea. This is the sea cucumber. It's a cool ship. I'm not sure if I really like those sails, but I really like the flag in the front. The flag in the front is amazing. What's with that door thing in the front? Okay, so this is a cargo vessel. Primarily does cargo runs, stuff like that. And so in the front we have this pallet. This is a weight reduction preserving box, and you can hold a lot of stuff in it. So it has to be on the top deck. It can't be really below deck. So you have to work it into the build. So I just decided to do that thing, that weird like door thing, to get into it, to get into the crate. But it's for stability. It's realistically what it is it's for cannonballs to hit instead of the crate. You know what I mean? And it may or may not work. I couldn't tell you. I don't know if it's actually working or not. I haven't really been hit by many cannonballs, so we haven't had a shot to try it out, or test it out rather. Did I see your cargo ship on SOC? I don't think I did get a chance to, no, unfortunately. It would be perfect for this type of thing? Nice, dude, fuck yeah. We're just doing a bit of sailing. Ah, yeah, the wind in my hair, the foam spray. The sea cucumber. You don't remember the lower deck ship? He left 3 decks out and only used 1? I think I do now that you mention it. Now that you mention that there was some decks removed out of the build. I actually do remember that one now. It's an awesome ship either way. Yeah, dude. Now the reason we're using these sloops on this server is because they are the fastest ship on the server because of the way the mods work and stuff like that. These sloops are actually hitting like 26 knots. You know, some of the faster ones might be hitting a little higher. Yeah, so they're quick, dude. They are quick. And if you build them right, see, I have a little cabin down below too. So this thing's actually pretty roomy feeling. You know, once you start getting 2 or 3 people on it, it starts to feel a little crowded and small. But as a single vessel, you know, you're just going across the sea to do some trade or something. It's pretty good. You had a brigantine with 2 6-shot cannons in the front and 6 cannons in the rear. Nice, dude. Now that'd be fun. Full ports on the side. That's cool. We do have some rules on the server about how many you can have. If it's something for ships of the damned, if you're just going out and fighting the ships of the damned and stuff, you can have a ship like that. But the PvP vessels, the actual PvP vessels, they have to follow a certain standard. You can only have so many NPC members on the ship itself. And the sails don't take a mute. And so you're limited to, like brigantines, I believe it's 3 mutes on one side. So you can have something, I believe it's like 6 total, but you can only put 3 on one side for PvP. You can't you can't make a shotgun essentially. Yeah, but that's just for PvP. Like I said, if you're going and hunting ships of the damned, if you're doing some other stuff, you're fine. Well, that's the thing. You're supposed to be, you know, the majority of your weaponry and stuff is supposed to be player manned. You know, that's the whole purpose of having this many players, of having the ships built like this. You know, it's a social. It's also a very social server. And the storylines and stuff take place. We'll stop by over here, see if Samantha's home. She might be home. we met we met a lady on this island, Samantha, and her friend, and so they were hurting for some farm equipment, and I hooked them up, got them some seeds and stuff, and so they've been doing their growing, and I've been doing a little trading with them for some peppers and stuff like that. Peppers, they have carrots, turnips, I believe, beets. So we're just gonna swing by and see if Samantha's home. Maybe we'll do a little trade with her. See what's going on over here. We'll just swing on by. Say, hey, surprise! It's Miss G. Surprise! I'm here. You gonna get some sleep, bud? Hey, dude, thank you so much for stopping by today. That raid earlier, I appreciate you. Get some sleep! Yo, Lasgo, what's up, dude? I hope you're having a beautiful day as well. Alright, let's see if anyone's home here. Let's see if anyone's around. We'll just do a quick little flare. We'll just do a quick little signal flare, see if anybody's home. See if anyone's around. It's pretty early. My playtime starts a little earlier on my days off, so you know, sometimes I show up at ports and stuff when no one's around. We'll do a little shouting. Ahoy, mateys! Is anybody home? Well, I doubt anyone's home. It's pretty early. We could take a quick look around. We'll just take a quick little peek over here, see if anyone happens to be bopping around over here. Ooh, look at that cool greenhouse. Look at all the doors they have open. I kind of like that, dude. They're like using they're using less glass, but still getting a lot of like sunlight and aeration like into the greenhouse itself. That's pretty cool. I'm digging that. Damn, this guy's going ham now, dude. Look. He's got 3 fertilizer bins. This guy's on a gardening spree, dude. He's on it. He's on it. Full room full of corn. Let's go, mate. He's on it. This guy is gardening, dude. Farming and gardening. Ooh, wee. Sprinklers going. This is nice. This is nice. Alright, well, I don't think anyone's home, but I can obviously see that he is doing the production here, so we'll continue to stop by this port and try to trade with them. This is a cool spot. This is their nature preserve. I like their little island better than our little island. Our little island's nice though. But this one's cool. It's got like a little mountain on it. It's got some trees and stuff. You know, this one's actually pretty freaking cool. Hello, anybody home? Yeah, I don't think anyone's home. Ooh, some skeletons. Oh my god, they got some skeletons hanging off the back of that ship, dude. I like this lady. Well, happy Monday, folks. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. We're out doing a bit of trading this morning. We're sailing about. You know, I've never been to King's Rest or this place either. St. Lisa. I've never been to those places yet. I wonder if it's worth stopping in and seeing if anyone's around. Do some trading with. Maybe I'll just keep heading to my destination and offload the distillers and stuff that I'm traveling with. Get that deal done and then work my way back and try some different ports. It is tempting to stop by this place, though. Oh boy, we're gonna have to thread the needle here. We got some scallywags trying to shoot me down. Maybe we'll try this port real quick. We're already right here. That's cute. See, he's coming in. Did you draw it? It was an AI. I did an AI artist on it. Artificial intelligence, dude. Yeah, I typed in sea cucumber, cartoon style, and then something like smiling or something. See if any lads are home here. This looks like a place that might have a chef or at least a farmer. See if anyone's home. Ahoy, mateys! Is anybody home? So you can do 3 different types of voice chat. You can do normal speak, whisper, and yell. And so what I've done is I've yelled. Usually people can hear it from pretty far away. Well, let's do a little snooping around. I just want to see if they actually have a garden. Sea Witch. That's a cool name for a ship. Looks like they've got a battleship back there. That's definitely a battleship. But I'm not seeing any garden. No garden. So they might be just getting started. They look like they have really big plans. This is a really large flat area they've got here. They've got some nice docking over here. But I'm not seeing any growth. I'm not seeing any farming going on here, which is also a pretty good place to sell produce too. So even if I don't do any trading for produce here, probably more than likely be able to sell them some. Maybe this is the future home of the garden. It looks like a longhouse though, like a Viking longhouse. This shield makes me think that this is going to be more of like a longhouse than the farming. A lot of fish here. That sea cucumber's cool, huh? Oh, man. Okay, we're gonna brave the, this is a dangerous area here, through here. I always sail through here. And there's 2 grids. They can have mythos storms. There's a ghost frickin' ship out there. I have seen the ghost ship. So I know it's there. It's on the map, too. So that's kind of your first clue. See this ship on the map, dude? It's that frickin' ghost ship, bro. It definitely travels through these 2 grids for sure, because I've seen it. I've seen it twice. And that's a tough ship to encounter. If you encounter the ghost ship, oof, that thing's nuts. Very dangerous, very dangerous. But anyway, I appreciate everyone who's hanging out in chat. If you're new here, don't be shy. You can introduce yourself in the chat. We're doing a major trade. We've been requested to get some distillers for someone. And they ordered 25 freaking distillers. It's a pretty large order. And so we're going to go fulfill this order now. I do have them. I've also brought a cargo ship, a cargo container full of produce from the tropics, as well as a bit of seafood, some crab. Yesterday I did some trading over there. I didn't have any crab, but I'd already sold my crab before I got there, but I had a whole bunch of prawn, and so the cook over there was happy to get some prawn. And then I told her, I said, I can get crab, and she was so excited. So we'll go over there and deliver some crab, deliver distillers. And so I'll have to come over here and do a little collecting. They do owe about, I think it's like 3,000 ice. It's a lot of ice. I'm going to ask for it. Hopefully it's ready. And then they said they were going to pay some coin for the distillers. So I could probably just make a deal with whoever's there. I don't think the chef will be there. But at least she'll get, when she does wake up, she'll have her crab. Freezing? Let me see if I can put on some warmer clothes. I have some Arctic clothes down here. Let's see, what do we have here? We've got a full suit of Arctic clothing. Oops. The perilous Arctic. There's angry whales out here too. Gotta be careful of those whales, man. It's a big animal. It's a really large animal. I can only imagine sailing in something like this in real life, you know, and then having whales or something. God, it would be scary. It really would, because that thing could fuck your ship up. Oh, God, I wasn't paying any attention. And here I am being a freaking ding-dong. No! Oh my God. You can't even look away for 1 freaking second, dude, when you're sailing through here. Ooh. I do have some spare planks, but I just want to catch some wind and get moving. Oh. Oh my God. Oh. Come on. Oh God, they're gonna sink. We're gonna sink. Oh. Aye, it was a good run, lads. But I think we're done for... Okay. Damn. I just got those on too. No. I looked away. I looked away. Yay, 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 yay. Well, there goes that trade. looks like we won't be making it. Yeah. Bye, Felicia. Fuck, dude. Oh, man. I should have been paying attention, dude. Here I am telling a story, and I decided to kind of like alt-tab for a second and look over some music. Now she's resting at the bottom of the sea. Son of a gun. Well, farewell, sea cucumber. You were my favorite ship so far. Limited void, dude. I got destroyed. Yeah, that is one of the dangers of traveling these seas here, especially these outer reaches, is everything's, you know, really high level. These sloops, they actually travel so fast that if you're really not watching the road, if you're really not watching where you're sailing, that can happen, that same scenario, where you'll just sail directly into a fleet of enemy vessels, and they'll take you down quick. Those red ones like that, they took us down quick, and that ship is so small, like trying to bucket even 2 planks off of the ship, trying to like bucket that and replace the plank and everything is very challenging. I think if I would have bucketed until the dissipation was over and then tried to place those planks, I might have survived. If I would have directly started bucketing and then timed it just good enough and replaced the planks and repaired them, then we might have been able to make it out. But no, it's really challenging because those sloops are so low on HP. By the time I jumped below deck opened up the red box, pulled the planks out. We were at half water. You know, the entire bottom of the ship was full of water. Then you also have the, like, I don't know how long it is, but it feels so long. It's like 2 minutes maybe or something before you can replace the plank, the dissipation time. That's when I should have been bucketing. We might have pulled through if I would have bucketed for the dissipation time. Oh God. Oh God. Hey, help me, dolphins, help me. Not like this. Look at those dolphins, dude. They're trying. Yo, Synfora, dude. Thank you for that follow. Oh, man. We almost made it through. We almost made it through, man. There's a hammerhead there. We should get him a box of nails, right? So he can fix my ship, and then I can get out of there. Oh, my God, dude. Oh. Here we go. We gotta play a song in mourning. We have to play a song in mourning. We're gonna have to hear some Stormfront. R.I.P. Mrs. G. She's gonna wash ashore. Don't worry. She'll wash ashore.
I never was one for drinking and dance, but I lived by the dice and the cards in my hands. But the goddess of fortune seemed loath of the sea. There were none of the crew who was poorer than me. I was walking the deck on a cold, starry night when the shape of a spectre appeared in my sight. He said, I am Jones and I've seen your demise. I've been moved by your suffering, I will help you rise. I'm still the sea and it's waiting for me down below in the bottomless chasm. I'm his sailor to be, and he's waiting for me down below, down below, down below. He said, I'll make you richest of all of your crew. In return, I require a promise from you. When your sand has run out, when your time here is through, you'll sign up for me without further ado. I complied and I signed with my blood on the line, with no thought of my life, only gold on my mind. But I was deceived, I wish I had known that I would be richest, but also alone. I'm his fool, you see, and he's waiting for me down below in the bottomless chasm. I'm his sailor to be, and he's waiting for me down below, down below, down below. next day I woke to a scream from the hold, where the first mate was found lying bleeding and cold. And a sailor came running with a nail in his eye. So we all ran to help him, but I knew he would die. Soon enough we were caught in a fight for our lives, in a torrent of hail from a blue cloudless sky. When a freak wave swept half of the crew overboard, the captain went mad and he fell on his sword. I'm his fool, you see, and he's laughing at me down below in a bottomless chasm. I'm his sailor to be, and he's waiting for me down below, down below, down below. Now I'm drifting alone on an ocean so vast. The ship's wealthiest sailor, but also the last. There's a wind out of nowhere that's filling my sails. There's a sprinkling of frost building up on the rails. I'm his fool, you see, and he's laughing at me down below in a bottomless chasm. I'm his sailor to be, and he's waiting for me down below, down below, down below. I'm his fool, you see, and he's laughing at me down below in a bottomless chasm. I'm his sailor to me, and he's waiting for me down below, 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 down below.
All right, we're back. We're back, folks. We did sink, unfortunately, and so we'll have to respawn back on our island, aka we're going to wash ashore, and we'll go from there. We'll do a bit of RP. Okay. Oi. Oh, my. I don't know what happened. I just woke up here. I feel horrible. I don't even know what happened. I don't even remember what I did yesterday. No brushes. Where's all my brushes? Okay, let's bandage her leg. She's got a bandage on her leg. Full foot cast. She got a full foot cast. Okay, and a little bit around her neck too, I think. Kind of like a neck brace, you know. There we go. There we go. Poor Miss G, dude. Oh, she got injured. She's injured. Too bad we didn't have a doctor's office here. We got no doctor. Need a wrist wrap on the right wrist? Yeah, let's do it. She all beat up, yeah. I'll give her a bruise too. A bruise on her noggin. Looks like a WV wife that got too mouthy. Oh, yeah. Let's do some purple, dude. A little purple bruise. Right on her dome, dude. Right on her dome, right in the middle. To get a little yellow in there. Make it just like a funky bruise. There we go. Oh god, it looks like a fucking, like a herpy or something, dude. Miss G, what happened to your head? Ah, nothing, lad. Don't look at that. Stay away. Don't look me in the eyes. Don't look me in the eyes, lad. Looks like a fucking, like a barnacle or something. I think it's appropriate. I think the barnacle is pretty appropriate. Oh man. Yeah. Oh wait. The bottom of her foot is not bent, is not casted up. It's not casted. Normally I wouldn't care, but since we're going this far with it, let's at least make that look nice too. Get that bottom just to make it look that much more realistic. There. She's running on a broken foot. She's so hurt. Hold on. There we go. Oh, I'm so injured here. I need a doctor. Doctors, any doctors? You could take, so like if I wanted to, I could salvage that ship and recover all that stuff. You know, but someone else could salvage it too. So if they're sailing around out there and they have the salvage equipment, they surely could dive down to the wreck and pick it up. I don't know. Do I go out there and pick it up? Ugh. I don't know. I think I'll just have we'll just start over on it. Get some more. We can make the distiller, so we can make some more. But that is a lot of mats. So what I'll probably do is just farm some mats. It is a pretty dangerous area. It's a shortcut to where I'll go. But yeah, it is. Those outer reaches are like that for a reason. It's more of a risk versus reward situation where it's dangerous out there, but the gathering rates are increased. You know, those fleets of ships are more ideal if you're really trying to look to fight some hard ships. Alright, well then let's go look for a doctor. Let's go to the Freeport. We gotta go. We need to find a doctor. We'll travel to the Freeport. We'll look for a doctor. We'll try to get an exam. We'll try and go get a little medical aid at the Freeport. Maybe we'll find some. This music's getting a little weird. Are those supposed to be like birds, like digital birds? Alright, let's do this. Let's go to this one here. Okay. We're going to do a bit of medical RP here at the Freeport. Miss G was sailing the ocean and unfortunately lost a few planks in battle. Crashed, essentially, I should say. Crashed into some enemy vessels. They shot at her, knocked a few planks off, and the ship went down. And so Miss G, she's washed ashore. She needs a doctor. She needs a doctor. So we're going to try and get some sort of examination here. Hopefully somebody passing through will be able to do it. Even like a ragtag exam would work for me. Even an amateur doctor would work for me. Let's do a quick refresh on the provolone, and then hopefully we can get some RP here. If anyone can hear, help. Crawling around. So I heard someone say, like, who needs help? There's a lot of vessels here. I feel like there should be a lot of people here. Let's do this. Let's go in the town. Let's go in the town. We'll get more help here, I think. I need help. Anybody here who can help?
I can hear you. Where are you?
Oh. Oh, lad,
So good.
I don't have any memory. I've just washed ashore here. The last thing I remember was a lot of water and going down in my ship. Might have been a nightmare. No. Is anyone a doctor? Are you a doctor?
I actually am a doctor, yes.
Oh, lad, I wonder if you could examine me. I just feel so bad.
I don't have my medical supplies with me. Unfortunately, the medical ship I didn't bring, but I'm sure I can help you all the same. I'll try and take a good look at you here. So first and foremost, that's quite the white foot you got there.
I did make shift with a bandage just to try and help and ease the pain.
No, I can understand that. So yeah, I mean, your head here. Okay, looks like
he's looking at my head.
Force trauma to the head, maybe. Do you remember someone hitting you? Did you hit a rock, or do you remember what took the ship down?
Yeah, vaguely. Yeah, I was sailing along. It was in the Arctic a little bit there, and something large came out of the blue and just hit me, and that's all I remember now.
Something large. So, okay, it could have been a whale attack. Yeah, okay, those injuries are consistent with whaling injuries. Yep, I've seen these before. Okay. I mean, it looks like, to be honest, rest and relaxation, and you should be bright as rain in no time. They don't look too severe. You're going to be a bit woozy for a few days, but a good bit of rest and relaxation and maybe a good meal, and you should be okay. Do you remember where your home is at all?
Yeah, I'm familiar with these seas here. I'm lucky I washed ashore here, honestly. But I do just live a bit north of here, so it's not far.
Okay. I mean, we're about to travel north. Did you need a ride back home?
Yeah, I do. I sure do.
We can do that because we're going up to the Royal Navy, aren't we? So we've got to go north either way. So which grid specifically are you from?
I'm in B5. I live over on Hag Island, you see.
Hag Island B5. Captain Lockhart, do you know the way?
I'm sorry, I was clearing out my ears there. Where did we say?
B5, Hag Island.
Oh, no, yep, know where that is. Pretty heavy.
Fantastic.
Is it one of the little rocks?
Aye.
Ah, yes, okay. Yep, we can get you there.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Well, this is turning out pretty nice. You folks have really rescued me here.
That's what we're here
Well,
for.
yeah, always want to help people.
Fantastic. By the way, my name is Gretchen.
Oh, pleased to meet you, Gretchen. I'm Lena.
And I am Dr. Pastel Carvel.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. What type of trades do you do, if you don't mind me asking? I'm a farmer and a gardener myself. I also do tattoos.
I can see that. So I'm a doctor, obviously. So that's my trade. I normally have a big load of bandages and things, but we decided that we'd be making a quick trip today, so we took our faster ship and left the clinical ship at home. But Captain Lockhart here is our aspiring tamer.
Oh, wonderful. What kind of animals have you tamed?
Well, just the small cats so far, but recently read the book on tigers, so hopefully in the next few days we'll be starting that.
Oh, wow. Tigers. Oh, boy. Them are a bit scary.
We made a contract with someone to provide some plate mail, so we should, well, she should be fine, and I'll be here if she's not.
Yeah, no, I'm wearing plate, even though it doesn't look it, but I am.
No, I see. I see.
It's
those
woven
are
into the
nice
fabric
boots.
there.
I like those.
Mhm. Oh, thank you. Doctor, I don't think Gretchen needs that.
No, I just want to make sure that the leg, obviously, it's okay. I'll just make sure.
Okay, well, if we have everything done here, we could take Miss Gretchen home.
I'm ready to depart whenever she is.
Okay. If Miss Gretchen is ready.
I am, yes, absolutely.
Okay,
Fantastic.
well, we're this way. Are you okay you're gonna be okay to walk?
Yeah, I feel a lot better, and especially now that I've spoken with the doctor. For some reason, I just feel great.
It's
Well,
probably
that's good.
psychosomatic. Well,
Well,
we've
this
got
way.
you've got food and stuff on the ship as well if you need anything. So we'll
Yes.
unlock our sources here. We'll come back with the supplies for this quest later.
Ah, yes. We want to make sure he gets his supplies.
Careful, she sometimes gets aggressive. Stop it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I understand. Being in the tattoo trade, I gotta be the same way.
I'm sure. Yeah, it seems to be when I'm around other women that she gets angry. But don't tell her I said that.
Oh, this is
Come
a
aboard.
nice ship.
Oh, welcome aboard the gondola. Just our little fast ship to get around, pick up quests and whatnot.
Feel free to
Oh,
help yourself to any food supplies you may need. There's not much in there, but in terms of quality, but it'll do you if you need anything.
Oh, it appears the wind might be against us getting you home quickly, so it may be a little bit of a long journey.
So we'll get you home slowly.
Oh, no worries. Thank you so
But
much.
we will get you home.
Thank you for the food there.
That's okay.
Ah, delicious. Oops. Oh, I need it again.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm so disoriented. Instead of eating it, I'm throwing it everywhere.
All right. I thought you didn't want it.
Oops, I threw all that stuff on the floor instead of eating
Like I say, you fill your boots. Well, I know you don't boots, but you fill your boots. If you need more.
Delicious. Now, where did you say you hail from? What island are you from?
We're from... Where are we? A5? I always forget.
Yes, A5.
Oh,
Cadenza?
okay. I haven't done much traveling through there. I really am not familiar with it. Do you have a farmer or a chef?
We do not.
It's
Sadly,
just
we're
the two
only-
of us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
only the two of us right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, very nice. Like I says, I've been doing a bit of gardening, and I'm living in the tropics, you see, and so I can produce lemons, limes, rice, a few other nice things if you're ever looking to trade.
We do need rice. Is it rice? we
Yeah,
need?
yeah, I can provide
Yes,
you some rice
maybe.
for the ride home.
Oh, well, that'd be lovely. Yeah, I do need rice for tiger bait, so.
Oh,
Tigers
really?
love rice.
Tiger bait, you say?
Yes, yes, they like. It's a whole combination of a meat eater's bait. Of course,
Okay,
there's meat and
I
a
never
few other
knew.
things.
Oh, well, I'll be happy to give you some rice for that.
Very much appreciated. Like I say, we need to find a tiger first. There's one or two on the island that occasionally shop, but they're so few and far between that, I'll be honest, I think they've just swam over to Gil's trouble more than anything else. But we'll find an island that's rife with tigers, and I will watch from a distance as she does her work with bandages in hand.
Oh, yeah, you better bring some bandages, lad.
I will do.
Well, that's very interesting. Now, once you begin acquiring these tigers, are you going to be selling any?
Yes, as soon as I can get a breeding program up and about, but we need more gold for the books, because, gold makes the world turn, doesn't it?
That it does, that it does.
And it's both easier and also harder to acquire at the same time, which I don't quite know how that works. But it is it's more plentiful and yet more limited at the same time. Interesting.
Now, what about training people to ride? Will you be able to do that as well?
Oh, I can do that right now.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's a good thing to do if you, especially if
I
you're going to
think
sell
I
some
can.
tigers.
Haven't tried yet.
Oh, actually, that might be the next book. Sorry.
She has a tendency to lie. I do apologise. It's a condition.
Stop! You're giving her such a bad first impression of me.
Oh, nah, never. Trust me, all the scallywags that come through my tattoo shop, I've seen so many interesting situations.
I'm sure. I mean, I wish we'd have come here on another ship, because we've got a nicer ship, a schooner that we have as our main sort of more luxury vessel. And on there, it's got all my medical supplies. I've got an examination table and stuff. So I could have given you a more thorough looking over. But to be honest, I think you're going to be okay based on what I can see preliminarily. But yeah, we do share a cabin, so that is that as well.
I feel
Yes,
like
to bring that up to everyone.
I feel so much better now that I met a doctor. I was looking and searching, and here it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I must admit, I've not seen many other doctors around. I go to the conferences. I go to all the. It's just me. I'm just on my own. So hopefully there are some out there, and maybe the invitations just aren't getting sent out. But yeah. I haven't seen it yet.
I think there's a few. I haven't met in very many. You're right about that, but I could almost guarantee you that some of these larger companies do have doctors.
I'd certainly hope so. But every time I mention I'm a doctor or I hand someone some bandages, you know, they're eternally grateful. It's just, as I say, at the moment, I don't seem to. Oh no! Ignore me. 1 second.
Okay.
You have some. Keep you going.
Oh, yeah, now that's much better, yeah. I feel the healing powers indeed.
Those are good bandages, those ones. Full of double aloe, we've got honey in there. You know, all the medical stuff you're ever going to need. Those are proper bandages.
Ah,
Here's a good
very
thing.
nice.
It's a good thing our island has aloe and honey that in a lot of supply, so keeps the doctors on the good bandages.
And during my journey, I did meet a medical lad. He was looking for some acerola. Do you know of this?
Yeah, there's. I believe they have that on the hotter climate areas, don't they?
That's fine. Do you have some? Are you supplied with it or no?
We don't have any.
I did find some. Oh, shimmer.
Sorry, should have warned of the shimmer.
Oh, yeah, no. I did find some acerola. I don't even know how to pronounce that word.
I'm racking my brain.
I got
I've
a little
definitely
bit.
seen some.
I found a place to harvest some gum as well. I don't know if you're looking for that.
Oh yeah, we need lots of that. So we've been on a few gum runs, but they're not as plentiful as we'd like.
Well, I found a place that it comes out of the trees, you see, and so I actually was getting quite a bit. Are you familiar with Barbuda? You ever been over to Barbuda?
Oh, Barbuda. Yes, I've heard of it. There's also some on San Lorenzo. That's where we get ours.
Oh, okay. Very nice. Very nice.
Might be handy though if it's nearby. We can hit both of the islands at one go. Maybe double our collection.
Yeah, I don't know what type it is on Lorenzo there, but over on Barbuda, I was getting it straight out of trees, you see, and the machete was working wonders over there.
I should try. Get that by the thousands, but I need cotton and gum, and yeah, the gum's the difficult part.
Yeah, I just found it was a nice place to go and get it. Pretty prevalent as well, you know. I was finding that I was getting more than I could carry quite often. Yo, in the wind, what's up, dude? Miss Gretchen got hurt, dude. She's bandaged
I'm
up.
fine.
She had to get a doctor. She's bandaged.
I think you're trying to make signs to me, but I'm not picking up on them. I'm going to need you to be a bit more direct if you can.
What's that? You need directions to the island?
Oh, no, great.
Provo screwing up. Hold on, let me refresh. Oh, now let me see. Can you hear me?
Just going to try yelling. see if anyone hears my yell across the seas here.
Oh, that.
Oh. Yeah. They might hear it.
Oh, when the sea's a bit aggressive. So I can hear the captain here, but I can't hear you there, Gretchen.
Ah. That emote is so funny.
I do love these seas and how they mess with our ears. Makes my ears pop sometimes.
Indeed, laddie. Hold on, let me. I can see my pros like flipping out. Right
Lena, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
And then I'm going to refresh them, both of them. I'm going to refresh myself. This should renew all the connections. Nope, didn't work. Oh man. It's weird too because we're having a full-blown convo and then it stops working.
The sea has taken their tongue.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear me, but I am having trouble.
So we're just gonna slowly make our way that way.
Ugh. Just keeps resetting and renewing.
At least you should be able to get this. Oh.
How did I miss that?
I don't know. How did you miss that?
It's just the sea.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Rough seas. It was
Yeah,
sunny anyway.
man. Sometimes you start shouting and the whispering, it fixes it too.
The
Yeah, I'm gonna
sun's
do that.
going down.
No, I need the sun to see.
Uh-huh.
Very logical.
There we are. Now I hear you.
Oh, good.
Now, did you need
hear me?
directions for the island?
Yes, I
Okay.
can hear Miss Gretchen now. I'm pretty sure it's the three circle of rocks kind of area. I'm just probably gonna need you to tell me which one exactly.
Yeah, no problem. It's the northeastern one. It's called Hag Island. Yeah, that's my home. I'm a hag. I live there on the island.
Oh, okay. You're a hag. Interesting. Is that the company name or?
Aye, we be the Sea Hags, you see. I'm the leader of the Sea Hags.
Oh, well, we have the leader of the Sea Hags on our ship. Well, so, do you have a big
can I say-
company?
That
That might be the other island.
I've got a few
Sorry.
sons on the island. They run around and build stuff and do things. We get a lot of visitors too. We're pretty high traffic. I would say we're somewhat high traffic. You're welcome to set up a trader stall there, something like that.
Oh, that would be nice. We'll see if we can. The doctor's always looking to sell bandages, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like we're quite close to each other as well.
Yeah, just one grid over, not too far away.
Very nice indeed. Are
Yeah,
you
so we're
in
the big island in the middle there.
Are you in the same climate here, or is it a temperate, or is it a desert? Where are you?
It's temperate.
Yes, I think it's about the same.
Yeah, it's temperate. But if it was a bit hotter, then other places, honestly, it feels like a sort of in-betweeny place, doesn't it? Does that make sense? Sort of in between temperate and tropical.
Oh, very nice. Oh, beautiful.
So it's not this rock; it's the next one over, correct?
Correct. Yeah,
Okay.
the next one over. Yeah.
Well, I don't want to get too close to this one. You never know when rock will just appear in front of under your ship. Don't want that.
yeah.
Otherwise, we'll all end up washed up ashore.
Well, at least we're probably closer to shore than Miss Gretchen was. It's good you made it back, though.
Oh yeah, I barely remember anything, but oh, that was a nightmare.
It's funny, you're not the first person we've met on that island who doesn't remember anything. There was a fella who, he started calling himself Bumbo. I don't know if that was actually his name, but he also had memory loss. We looked after him for a while until he walked off into the sunset, and we hope he's still out there somewhere. So if you ever see him, say hi from us.
What was his name?
Bumbell McKean.
Bumbo. Okay, yeah, interesting.
Bumbell.
Bumbo with a B.
B-U-M-B-E-L. Yep, Bumbell.
Ah, well, all
That's
right.
the name he gave himself. Again, it may not be his name, but he had amnesia. So.
Well, I luckily do remember my name, so I'm happy about that. Fantastic.
And where you came from.
And where I came from. Yeah, that's the two pieces of information.
Now, can I
that
go
you
in
need.
this side, or should I swing around to the other side?
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, would you swing around to the other side there? This is sort of our private dock inside there. But around the other side, we've got
very
many
understandable.
docks. Yo, Safiria, hello. Provo is trash. Unfortunately, people spend half their time on it now saying, "Can you hear me?" I know. It does lead to a little bit of a slow interaction in the beginning. There's weirdnesses, but it also organically
So far, this one's not a
shifts
scratch
the
on her. Let's
RP
keep it that way.
in a certain degree. So it's weird. It's interesting. It's a good program. I mean, I'm not, the whole idea of the program and stuff is really cool, especially for games that don't have VoIP, like Valheim, for example. Some people could take this and use it to do a Valheim RP. I think that'd be pretty cool. Figurebox, what's up? It's still pretty impressive they came up with a fix for the VoIP so quickly. I get it that it's not finished, but it does work. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited to keep using it. Yeah, my sons here, they says, Mom, we need a little bit of defense around our ships. You see, we had one of our ships was parked in the bay, in the docks there. Someone came and crashed into it, and it was a double sink.
Oh no!
And so we decided, okay,
no.
we better at least protect our fleet.
Well, so we're lucky because our dock is in a bay that's kind of offset from the sea. We're kind of like in a I don't even know what you call it. It's like a little waterway, so no one should really be zooming in. So fingers crossed we're going to be okay, but we hope.
Yeah, living here, they're zooming in,
Oh yeah.
There's
I don't think people realise these rocks are here.
Yeah, they're full speed. The guy must have been going 24 knots at least.
Yeah, we had a ship that in the BT waters got round twice within a few minutes, so lucky enough I had the repair hammer, otherwise she'd have gone down. Some people just don't think either to keep an eye on the wheel or I don't know, just don't even think. I guess.
Yeah, it happens. I'm telling you. All right, home sweet home. There's my tattoo parlor over there.
Oh, yeah?
Well, apparently I picked the wrong spot, so we're just not anchoring.
That's fine.
All right. That should be
we'll
safe
be all right.
here.
We've got supplies to repair if need be.
Ah,
Oh, wow, you made the
welcome
jump.
to Hag Island.
Oh,
Nice to be here.
it's
Thank you
very
for having us.
lovely.
We've got a casino, we do tattoos, we drink, we smoke. We have a good time here.
Interesting. Any of your family around at the moment? Just want to make sure you get home safe.
I'm not sure, possibly, but this is where I live here. This is my tattoo parlor, and I've got a small apartment right above upstairs, you see.
Very nice. Oh, okay.
And be careful over the glass here. This is my shark tank. Chomper's down there. He can be a bit hungry.
Oh my.
And is there? Oh, I was about to ask if there's a trap door, and yeah, I can see it. Good. That's good to know.
I keep that door locked, that trap door. That way, no one accidentally ends up in the tank.
I'm sure. But good to have, should you ever need it.
Exactly. I know that we're expecting a small storm of tea, if you understand. So if you don't mind, I'll do an express walkthrough. We'll get you some rice. What else was you looking for?
Oh, the rice is fine.
Right, yeah.
Okay. Here's our casino. This is our bar here, like a kind of a cabana hut bar. And we do have a large casino. We do boxing. We've had a bunch of bouts here. People have been knocking each other out.
I hope you've had some bandages when they knock themselves out.
Yeah, we do need some bandages, actually.
Yeah, I mean, do you need a physician or on staff should you have these battles?
Oh, we'd love one.
Okay.
I think we're going for Saturdays. We're having everyone come and do matches and such. Here's the Hags Hotel.
Well,
Very nice.
yeah, I could be there to keep everyone ship shape so they can fight for longer. I've got smelling salts and stuff to get them up quicker as well.
And out there is our repair workshop. We offer a ship repair. People can pull in and we can touch up their ships and do some stuff like that to them. Resupply them.
That's not bad.
I just get some rice here for you.
Appreciate it. And I think what we'll do is we'll head straight back home first, and then have some tea. Do you have some tea?
Sounds good.
Yeah, have some tea.
Ah, there you are. Have some rice.
Oh,
we really do
thank
appreciate
you.
that. That's going to make a massive difference to us.
Yeah, I set up this rice paddy here so I could grow all my rice, and I seem to get quite an abundance.
Yes, it does seem that way.
Yeah, so if you
I didn't see how many you gave her,
come
but she
back.
sounds happy with it, so we appreciate that.
Absolutely, and thank you again for rescuing me and giving me the examination, Doctor. I really appreciate that.
That's what we're here for. We'll pop by at some point after tea, maybe sometime later on, or in the next sort of coming days, and we'll hash out what we can do to help with your boxing issues.
Ah, fantastic. It sounds like we made ourselves a good partnership here.
I'm really happy to hear that. Right then, Captain Lockhart, home, please.
Okay then.
Look after yourself, and just don't go to sleep for a while. I mean, have a nap, that's fine, but don't go properly asleep for at least an hour, because sleeping with a concussion is not ideal. So have a nap, maybe some tea, but don't have a proper... Just actually.
Take care of
Will
yourself.
do, Doctor. Thank you. Farewell.
Look after yourself.
Hey, Timey. Thank you so much for that follow. Figure box. Appreciate you guys for those follows. I really do. And for those of you who've just come in, we did have a little bit of an accident earlier. We were sailing through, we were on delivery. We were bringing 25 stills to some trading partners I have in the north. And I was sailing through here, sailing through here, doing fine. I looked away and was like kind of like alt-tabbed a little bit. And I was looking at the music and stuff I was playing. And I ran smack dab into frickin' about 6 red ships of the damned. They opened fire, obliterated my ship. And we sank to the bottom of the sea. I washed ashore, and I went to the Freeport. I washed ashore here, and I put on some bandages and stuff, and then I sailed over to the Freeport to try and do some medical RP. I was looking for a doctor, and I found those folks, and they helped me out. They patched me up. They sailed me home. It was really cool. It was really good of them. But now I need to go back to the Freeport and pick up my ship that we left there. So after the tea time, what I'll do is I'll end up going over there and grabbing that ship and sailing it back. You know. But that was a really fun medical RP there. That was actually a really good. I think that was a pretty nice way to close out that portion of the story. You know, the crashing of the ship and the recovery and such. So I think that's where we're going to end the stream as well, you guys. It's been a beautiful stream. It was very fun today. Very enjoyable. And I appreciate those raids, those follows. You guys are amazing. We're going to keep it kicking. We're going to keep it pushing. We are going to raid Topic Tech. It's our boy Topic Tech. He plays Tristan Elsador. I met him a few years ago. He was playing Atlas Official, and he got me into company, joined up to company, and so we're just going to show him some love, some Orc Boy love. We're going to go over there and raid him, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Once again, thank you. Thank you so much for stopping by and visiting the stream today.